I am in Mannheim, and behind me is Rosengarten, a convention center where Guitar Summit, the biggest guitar trade show in Europe, is taking place. Let's go inside. Welcome to Aristides booth. Hi, your name is?
Pascal from Aristides.
My name is Daniel. Nice to meet you. So, tell us a little bit about your guitars.
Yeah, our guitars are still not made out of wood. We are here for the third time right now in Mannheim. It's always been a great time. And yeah, at Aristides we make guitars out of our own materials. We build an exoskeleton out of glass fiber and carbon fiber. Then we inject our Arium core, which is our own material, into it. Leads to a very resonant guitar. There's no wood on these whatsoever. So we use Ridgelite for the fretboards. And yeah, we have a ton of different models with us this year. We have our O series, our standard series, which we build with a lot of different bridge options, different pickups, can do a lot of different colors on that, both in our raw finishes, which are unpainted, and in our painted finishes, which can be as custom as people would want. The new stuff we have here, because we also have our T series, which we've showcased here a couple times already, and our headless series all the way over there, which we make in 7, 6, 7, 8, and even 9 strings, if you really want to go crazy. What we're debuting this year, or have with us for the first time here in Mannheim, is the multi-scale version of the Aviator that we developed. We introduced this at NAMM earlier this year, and it's a very popular option among our clients. It's a custom version of the Aviator which we developed ourselves, and we have our new bass with us. So we just developed a new bass series.
That looks really nice.
Thank you. Yeah.
Short question. So, a lot of my subscribers are tone wood believers, like by heart. So I understand this crazy stuff, you know, like this headless, multi-scale, so on. The crazy people who are buying that are probably going to buy guitar out of anything.
Yeah.
But how do you convince people to buy a tele-style guitar which is not made out of wood?
Well, honestly, we don't really try to convince people. Like, honestly, some people are into 60s tellies, 60s strats, and those people probably will not buy an Aristides, and I'm totally fine with that. Like, we make guitars in our ways, you know, according to our beliefs, what we think works really well. Our telly is definitely a classic telly, but if we pick it up, and if I not knock it into anything, which would be nice, it's definitely a telly, and it sounds like a telly, but it's also an Aristides. So it has like, it's all one piece. It's very ergonomic to play. It has like super nice feel, belly cut over here, and so yeah, this is a guitar for guys who want a telly, but also want a modern guitar. And if you are someone who is into 60s original Telecaster style guitars, that's totally fine, but then we're probably not the company for you, but you're more than welcome to come check them out and hear how they sound and feel how they play. Maybe it's for you, but we're never going to try to convince people who want that specific thing, because that's obviously what we're not.
You heard it first. Aristides doesn't want to have more customers. Am I right?
We want to have all the customers.
I'm joking.
No, yeah, it's a good question though. But I think there's just a lot of different guitar players. Just like there are different car buyers out there. You know, some people want a really old Cadillac from the 60s or whatever, and some people want a Lamborghini or something from now. You know, it's like you've got different styles.
Are your guitars for the guys who drive Tesla?
Well, we get compared to that a lot. Like it's I'm not sure if that's a comparison. Like, I should probably not get into the car thing. Like, sometimes people say Koenigsegg, which is like super custom stuff, you know. But we're definitely modern, but we're not a company that's just innovating to innovate. We try to innovate in ways we think it improves our instruments. You know, like a multi-scale Evertune is relatively simple, but it makes that we can offer Evertune bridges on our multi-scale guitars, which is a great innovation for our clients. And with our materials too, and with everything we develop for our guitars, it's supposed to be functional and not just look at us. We tried something crazy just to be modern, if that makes sense.
Yeah, you hear that? This gorgeous color is just for the function. I'm not sure what the function is, but it's totally functional.
The color.
The color, yes.
Yeah, for sure. No.
Yeah, but I mean, all joke aside, it's a gorgeous guitar.
Thank you.
It's really great.
Thank you.
I probably would still prefer the headless one because I'm one of the crazy ones, but
Me too.
this looks really nice.
Now, the Telly is really cool. Next year, we're also doing a Strat style guitar, so we're going to do this with the Strat as well. So our modern take on the classic Strat design, you know. So we're very excited for that too. And I would definitely invite you to plug one in after we're done with this, so you can check some guitars out.
I'm definitely gonna do that.
Awesome, man.
Also, if you look at it, classic Telly style bridge.
Yeah, we do.
On a guitar where there's no wood whatsoever.
Yeah, we do this one. We can also do the 6 saddle one that Hipshot offers. It's whatever people prefer. So we can do it, but we can also build the Telly with 2 humbuckers and an Evertune, you know? So it's like fully customizable to what our clients want. Like all our guitars are built to order, and we try to offer as many options as we can to ensure that people can build their dream guitar with us.
That's great. Great. So thank you.
Thank you.
It was a pleasure talking to you.
Yeah, it was good, man.
I'm here with Ivan from Aviator Guitars from Prague, Czech Republic. So, tell us about your guitars a little bit, who you're making guitars for, and
So basically, we're a handcrafted custom guitar shop from Prague, like a few kilometers away from Prague. We do pretty much custom shop guitars, sometimes semi-custom. It's all displayed here. We very like to concentrate onto modern-looking guitars. Like most of our clients are metal heads, or some fashionable genty guys, some edgy guys too. So we've got some edgy guitars here for you today. So, for example, this one, I don't know if any of you know a band Modern Day Babylon. It's one of the veterans of the Gent. And that's a prototype for Tomasz Rasowski that we built when we took him from Skervesen. Some swamp ash body, flame maple top, 26, 28-inch scale, kill switches, bare knuckle pickups, so all the good stuff. Carbon reinforced neck, very light, very small headstock for an 8-string. It's not like a shovel. So,
But they still have harpoon headstocks if you want something longer.
Yeah, just like this gentleman, so we've got harpoon, and we also have a different styles of harpoon, but unfortunately the one with the shorter we already sold, so that's the only one that we have from here right now. And what else we can show you?
Yeah. Also, rolling back a little bit, for you who don't know what gent is, don't bother learning it, fall is the new shit.
Yeah, though actually it's a very different. Gent is onomatopoeia. It's like description of the sound. Thol is a lifestyle. So yeah. So we like to do multi-scale stuff. We think it's dope. We think it's cool. We think it's comfy. We also do normal, regular frets too. But we also do some classical-looking guitars. So please come over here around the corner. So we're gonna speed it up. So here we've got some of the Strats, and I'm not sure if any of you have ever seen that.
Wait a second. Just look at that control panel for a nuclear plant. It's like I've never seen that many switches since I sold my grandfather's radio.
Yeah, wait till you see this. That's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 position, 10-way switch. So it's done. When it's down, it's just a normal Stratocaster setup, like this one, that one, this, or like that. And when you put it up, you can put some of them into the parallel pickups. You can put all three of them in series, so you can really go crazy, like with the combinations you can do. There's also used to be piezo with what right now we pulled it out. There's something wrong with them. So, and these switches, since we've got 3 humbuckers here, every switch is like a normal coil, split coil, and parallel humbucker for every one of them. And this switch used to be for piezo, but we now turned it off, so it's not there anymore. So you can act like it does something.
Yeah, so and I assume all your guitars are handcrafted in India from Prague on the
Yes, it's exactly as you say that we handcraft them by our head luthier, who is not here right now. And yeah,
He's probably building guitars.
Yes. Every guitar that you see here is built by one person, and the only thing like we will buy is hardware, it's not ours. But the rest of the stuff is completely in-house made. Our biggest party trick is our bolt-on neck joint. It's very, very fine and very comfy to play. Our luthier.
That's smooth.
Yes,
That's really smooth.
Yeah, it's what we call a smooth aviator.
No need to ask, he's a smooth
Aviator. Yeah, and basically our luthiers spent another like hour and a half just concentrating on this part. So, and but it's not only on the outside what you see, it's also like a very fine detailing on the inside, which helps to melt together a body and a neck much nicer, so you have more resonance. And that's actually also a thing for Aviator. It resonates. You can feel the resonance much better than on the other guitars. Like, first of all, there is a raw finish, and then there is uncovered neck plus this beautiful bolt-on, results in amazing sound and playability.
All right, thank you. So Aviator guitars for you, for some crazy metalheads, and also for the lovers of classical shapes, but still the crazy ones. Thank you.
Yes, check out our configurator. We've got some of the best features in the game.
Thanks. Mayones guitars.
Yeah.
So I don't want to take a lot of your time. Guitars and stuff, all cool, but I just have 2 questions.
Yes. Which is,
What the hell is that, and who is it for?
well, that is a Kali model, which is made of all the residues that are left after we're building all the big instruments. So that's eco-friendly because
This is just scraps from.
we don't
from
waste
guitars.
any wood because it's precious material. And in these difficult times, we just need to use anything we have.
Yeah, makes sense.
Makes sense. So,
And who is it for?
well, it's not a regular bass, as we can see. It's half the scale.
It's a little bit on the shorter side.
Shorter
Maybe
side,
you washed it wrong, or it's cold here. I'm not sure about that.
It's just for the
but
pocket
it's-
traveling, you know. You can play it anywhere, actually. You can take it on a tram and play it along because it has a built-in headphones amplifier.
Oh, so it's like all-around solution.
Yeah, so you can just put your headphones in and you just play it along.
Okay, so and do you plan making guitars in that style, or it's just gonna be the mini bass?
Well, actually, we have some small guitars built, but a small guitar is tuned like a regular guitar. But the frets are so narrow that it's pretty hard to play sometimes. But this has its own range because it's an octave higher than a regular bass. So it's have its own frequency range
Oh, I
in a band. So it actually has, you can have a bass in a band and a caliber as well in a band. So
Okay, so there are bands that are actually using this type of.
probably they are.
Okay.
I know there is one very famous artist, which I cannot mention here, but he uses this on one of the recordings.
Okay, so you guys probably have to look the artist up yourself because we cannot mention them for some reason I don't understand, but whatever. Thank you very much.
You're
My
very
name is
welcome.
Guitars, Guitar Summit. I'm here with Pavel from Hapas Guitars, and judging by the shape of your guitars, like all pointy and
Yeah.
hand-fretted and reverse headstock, I assume you are making guitars for some country musicians.
Exactly.
Am I right?
Yeah, definitely. Metal country, we got it all covered. 8-string country, it's all the deal in the scene, definitely, yeah.
Yes. So, can you tell us about a little bit of the history of your company? Where do you come from? What do you do? Why do you did you decide to produce guitars in these shapes?
The history, actually Robert started the company. He's not here right now. And that's like 13, 14 years ago. And for 10 years we worked together. Since
That's
then,
a long time.
all of us know country scene grew like fast as hell. So for us, the market is perfect. And back then, you couldn't actually get that many 7-string guitars or fan-fret guitars at all when it all started. And small companies like us, obviously in the metal scene, became bigger and bigger just because of availability of baritones, lower tunings, longer scales, multi-scale, and that is how the thing got rolling. And of course the style, I don't know if you guys know us, but if you guys know us, it's always very textured, very grainy, and that's all because of the wood. We try to praise the wood in some ways, so that's Hapas Guitars basically.
Yeah. So your core customer is like a chugga heavy riffs metalhead, but who still likes the aesthetic of wooden guitars as opposed to I don't know, like carbon fiber or some modern
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, we're modern in the way of guitar technical wise, so to say. So we use only stainless steel frets. We have all those options that I told you about, but we're like still classical in form of using wood Although Ridgelight is the fretboard on all guitars. But yeah, I forgot the question.
Yeah, you answered it perfectly.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah, so thank you. Also, if you can just zoom in on that corner, they have sick looking hoodies and t-shirts. That's really cool designs.
For the t-shirts, it's all based on tarot cards, and I did them. Yeah.
Nice. Really cool designs. Also cool guitar designs.
Yeah,
and thank you for talking to me.
Thank you. You're welcome. See you
Hapas
guys.
Guitars. We are at String Guitars. Hi, my name is Daniel.
Daniel, hello, I'm Luis.
Hi, nice to meet
Pleasure.
you. So, I have dressed myself with the most colors possible, and it's not without reason. It's because of the feature of this special guitar, which Luis will tell us about now.
Hello everyone, and this is the first color changing guitar in the world. This is a prototype, and it changed to 7 to 8 different colors through an electromagnetic paint. Yes, this is paint. This is not LED. This is not like a TV screen. This is real paint, and we managed this with like little particles that we charge with an electromagnetic field that has like a north side and a south pole. And we put all the north pole and we painted like blue. Then we changed the magnet. We placed all the particles in the other south position, and we painted like navy blue. Okay, so when we change the magnet, the polarity, we are able to change the color.
So basically, there was first guitar for geographics teacher with the north and south pole, and also with some physics about light and dark, light and heavy colors. Sorry. Yeah, actually, that's some cyberpunk shit. Look at how cool it looks. It's just amazing, and I really hope that this technology will be seen in more guitars.
Well, in fact, we're going to release the final product on NAMM this January of next year, 25, and it's going to have 66 panels. Right now, this is just one panel, but from January, we're going to have the final product, and you're going to choose the color of the pickguard. Okay, so the pickguard could be any of the 8 colors. Also, you can play with any color of the body, but then you can make an animation, you can play anything. You're going to have the control to change the color, or it could be made by DMX through wireless, through lighting engineers. So if the scene is white, the guitar is white. But when the solo starts, then the guitar changed to red or to anything. So it's going to be very special to have this type of technology now available for all guitar players. And you know what? Now we will know, we're going to know which colors sound better.
I mean, Henning said it's blue. There's no reason to not believe him, because tone color is a thing. Yes, Henning, we hear you. And well, I mean, for the next year, I'm expecting the guitar to also that it can change the shape.
Yeah,
that's the only thing that's missing.
But it's something that we're already working in that.
Oh yeah.
yeah. Well, guitar needs to evolve. The future of the guitar is not in the past. So if we really want...
You mean not everybody needs to have a 59
Definitely. Well, you need to have a 59 tele because you're going to learn a lot from that guitar. But we have a problem in music right now. We love guitars, but if we still think that guitars must be brown and with two horns, we're killing the guitar. We're killing the music. We are not learning new things. So we need to be in an uncomfortable position as a guitar player to learn new things and play something different, not just copy.
Yeah, so basically all the Gibson fans are going to agree we don't need two horns, one cutaway is enough.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, thank you
totally
very
right,
much.
totally
It's a
right.
really cool guitar. I
Thank
hope
you
to
so much.
see it on the market.
Definitely. Thank you so much.
Bring
Bye-bye.
guitars for you. I'm here with Martin from Inverse Guitars, which are pretty unique shaped. So the first question would be, how do you come up with these shapes?
This shape evolved. I played basses in a punk band, and it was very heavy, this bass. And I thought, how can I make it more lightweight? And how can I make it more practical if I don't have a guitar stand? I could lean it on. I could put it on my sofa. That was the reason to do it this way. And I love it when I'm tuning to make it here and not taken over to the top.
Okay, so you prefer to tune with your right hand.
Yes, yes.
All right. I mean, these guitars are definitely an eye-catcher.
Totally.
But does it help, or is it more difficult to sell them because some of them look like they come from an
It's
alien spaceship?
Yeah,
you know?
it's very difficult to sell them. I underestimated that people are stuck to Les Paul, Strat, Tele. I underestimated this. It's very hard. People are quite shocked when they walk by at the appearance of these guitars. But when they try them, they are amazed and almost because it's very lightweight. My basses are under 3.3 kilogram. My guitars are under 2.6 kilograms, and that's arguments for older people. That argument for people who play a lot, for musicians.
Yeah, that's also an argument for broken people like me.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
with back problems.
Yes,
Yeah.
genau.
So even though you are making guitars in this really futuristic, some might say weird shape, you are still
Yes.
making them out of wood.
Yes.
Was it a conscious decision to make them more accessible for people who like the old school style of guitars?
No. It's just my imagination, my idea, and I didn't make any compromises for any. It's just I wanted to make my idea. I want to make my guitars as I like them. And now I try to sell my idea.
Yeah, so you still like wooden guitars? It's
Yes,
also,
yes.
carbon fiber, aluminium, something like that.
But I use carbon fiber. In every guitar there are two carbon fiber under the fretboard for stability.
Yeah.
Therefore, and this is from 3D printer. So I use modern technique, but the approach is wooden instruments. And just normal strings,
Okay.
nothing special. Normal tuners,
yeah.
not headless tuners. But I don't like. I like the idea of headless, but I don't like the aesthetics of being cut off. It's like castrated in my eyes. So I wanted
Yeah,
to.
I see what you mean.
Yeah, something more appealing, something more nice.
All right, so inverse guitars for you, a combination of modern shape and old school and modern materials. Thank you
Right.
very much.
Thank you, Daniel.
I'm here with Eugene from MaNo Guitars from Moldova. And sorry, I have to feel like that because my camera operator has died from cringe, but we'll make it work somehow.
Yeah.
So tell me a little bit about your company.
A small company that we are making handmade guitars. In future, we have plans to start some free lines of guitars, boutique guitars made by me, by my vision, some custom orders by musicians who request. And I think I'll start some standard series of my models.
So are you the one who is building the guitars right now?
Last 3 years, it was a one-man show, but a few months, I think 5 months, it's a two-man show. My dad helped me, but he does just preparing for my works.
Okay, so assuming you are
But
not
we
producing
have-
that many guitars right now, right?
Yeah, but we have possibility to grow up as a team, as workspace. It's all okay if I will have some requests in quantity. It's okay. I'll handle it.
Okay, maybe one mean question or not, however you want to look at it. What's the best thing about your guitars?
They sound and feels really great.
Sure.
I usually use the local woods that grows in our country. It's a wild cherry, walnut, Carpathian maple, acacia. Usually I prefer to use, not because it's simply to get, because it's really sounds more individually and it really sounds great.
So I see that I'll get some B-roll for that, but I see you have some more classical shapes like telly and also some not that usual shapes. Are you coming up with them yourself? And how do you decide to build a classical shape or more like this green one, which is a telly but in a body
Yeah,
of a Strat combined with its jig horns, so I don't know. Tell me about it more.
Actually, it's my own design. It's a roots model. I designed by myself, and it's actually the first ever designed all by me guitar. I think it's guitar some kind of universal model. I'll try to make this guitar with tremolo, with hard tail bridge, with tailpiece. Why not? I'm trying to find some
So you are
solution.
experimenting now.
Yeah,
you are
I'm
probably in the
experimenting,
process of
yes.
finding your
And
own
I'm
style.
trying to
Yeah.
make this model to be more versatile
More
model.
versatile.
Versatile,
Yeah.
yeah. Model to make this in two scales. For example, this is strat scale 25
Yeah.
and a half. But in future I'll try to make this model in Les Paul scale.
Okay.
Why not?
When we are talking about scale, so many of the booth here also have some multi-scale guitars with fan fret, and so do you have?
Yes,
so
I make
you're already
them
making
too.
them.
Yeah. I also have two models of headless guitars. I didn't bring them to the show because I sold them. I have plans to start to build acoustics. And
Oh, all right. So you're
all the range,
expanding
all
to
the
all the
range
range.
of guitars, and also I don't know when, but I think I'll finish my work on amp with my friend.
Oh, yes. So you want to
I have
also build.
a friend who is an engineer. We are working on the guitar amp, but not based on tubes, but some kind of germanium transistors. Sorry, I'm not an engineer. It's a work of my friend. But in future, we have plans to present some amp.
Okay, so basically you only need to cover straps, cables, and picks, and then a guitar player just can come to you and be completely set for the
inclusive.
show.
Yeah, why not? It's good.
All right, sounds cool. So MaNo guitars,
MaNo.
check them out. Thank you. We are now at the booth of Hils Guitars. To be honest, I've never heard about the company, so maybe you can tell a short history about how your brand has come to life and where you're based and so on.
So we're based in South Korea. So basically, Hils is from South Korea. It's been 10 years since we established the company. But before that, we also run our own factory. The factory has been 20 years, to be exact.
Oh, all right.
But this brand has been 10 years, so it's relatively young.
So what brand did you produce prior to that in your factory?
That's a secret. But
all right,
yeah,
all right. Let's concentrate.
It's a secret.
Okay, let's concentrate on
Yes.
on the current year.
Yep.
So you are making primarily headless guitars, or just only headless guitars?
For Hils and also for the this Guitar Summit show, we're more focusing on headless guitars.
And as I see, they're pretty affordable. So is that your goal, to bring headless guitars to more budget-concerned customers as opposed to, say, Strandberg?
We thought that it is good to have some, easily accessible price range headless guitar in the market, since other brands, like you mentioned, is a bit pricey.
Yeah.
So, but with that, I think anybody can get a guitar, headless guitar, as their second guitar. So that was our strategy, make it more accessible to many people.
Okay, they actually look really great, and there is another feature which I wanted to show is, you see how the headstock widens here on the top? that's how you can hang the guitar on the hook over there.
Yes.
That's a pretty neat feature. Not every headless guitar has that.
Exactly.
And
also, it's got some rubber feet. So it's a perfect practice guitar. You can just lean against the wall or on the chair so comfortably.
So yeah, there you have it. Hils guitars. If somebody wants to have a guitar for their bedside or I don't know, next to the couch in the living room,
Yeah.
consider them. Thank you.
Thank you.
We're here at the booth of Aero Guitars from Poland. Tell us about the company. I assume it's a pretty new one.
Yeah, it's a pretty new one. Actually, I present the distributor of our guitars in Poland and in surrounding countries, which is mostly Central Europe, but we now decided to spread a little bit over the Western Europe. The Arrow guitar is the entry-level guitar with a very, very good quality. As you may see, you didn't guess the price of the guitar, so we aim our guitars. The target market is entry-level and beginners, but not only semi-professionals that would like to buy a really, really good guitar for a good price. The thing in the modern guitar world is that the big guys, like the big factories, big brands, they are going up with the pricing for everything, and guitars are not that affordable like it used to be in the past. So we want to fill this gap because this is the brand that was created by passionate guitarists for the guitarist. We are not businessmen, we are guitarists, so this is why we created the brand that has some vibe, some really musical feelings behind it, and really invite you to follow us on Instagram, on Facebook, visit our booth during the Guitar Summit, try our craft beer, and have a lot of fun playing our guitars.
Yeah, so the best part of the Aero booth is they actually have free beer.
150.
So yeah, there you have it, Aero guitars. Cheers for affordable music. Hi. I was so busy talking about guitars and filming at the summit that I forgot to film the outro, so I'm doing it now. You might have seen my video from last year, where there was no interviews, no talking, just me walking around pointing the camera at the guitars. This time I've decided to do something different and actually talk to the people, so now I want to hear your feedback. Which format do you prefer better? With interviews, without interviews? what should I film or what should I do if I decide to go to the summit next year. Also, just write me if you liked or disliked the video and what should I have done differently. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one.